YouTube. Now that I actually have somewhat of a handle on what my job actually is, this video is to try to explain it. As a Labo intern, my main job is to go to Labo parties. Now, Labo parties are gatherings that happen maybe once or twice a week for kids as young as like 2 or 3 up to college age. They gather at their Labo tutor's house and they perform theme activities and songbirds. The theme activities are just a story that's first said in English, then Japanese, and they must act out the play. You can be whatever you want in the play, from a tree or the main character. Many people can be the main character. It's all about expressing yourself and practicing the language. Songbirds are like all those songs you learned in kindergarten and preschool in English. There's hand movements and dances that go along with these songs to help them remember. The main focus of Labo parties is for Japanese kids to learn English organically. Rather than reading from a book or trying to memorize a vocabulary list, it's meant to encourage natural learning as like you do with your first language. Now, my role in these parties is I'm like the special guest. I am the foreigner with the natural speaking ability. I have information of countries where all these songs and stories come from, and I share my culture. At these Labo parties, I teach new songs and new games, participate in the songs and games they already have, and I show my album. At the moment, I only have a practice album with some very basic photos, but later on, when I get to the office, I will print more photos and make my album very pretty. So, like for example, here's one photo of my brother and I and a wolf we met. So I'll go through, and in English and Japanese, I'll show my photos and explain them. It's to explain not only myself, but my culture. These parties are usually a few hours, and they happen in the evenings or afternoons after school. And in the mornings, I work at the office. My office duties, I don't quite know what they are yet since my first office day is tomorrow, but what I can figure out, what people have told me, is that I call Labo tutors to confirm the schedule and what I should bring to the party. About a week in advance before the party, I will get a form requesting my visitation with information about how to get there, who to phone, what kids and songs will be there, pretty much. And so I have to set up what I will bring and what will happen there a week in advance. Also, while at the office, I have to study Japanese and perfect my album, as well as helping with office duties, like putting forms into files and menial tasks like photocopying and stuff. But mainly, those are my jobs throughout the year. There are also a few other things that take place, which is not like my main job, but a part that I am a contributor to. Another very important component of the internship is homestay. Instead of staying at a dormitory or hotels, I live with Japanese families. They are somehow affiliated with Labo and Labo parties, and they volunteer for this role, so they're not getting paid. Part of the homestay is again sharing North American culture, North American stories that motivates these families into volunteering. I get information and experience of a Japanese family, while they get stories and the experience of hosting someone from overseas. Finally, one of the big parts of the internship is the study project. Throughout the entire year, I must study a part of Japanese culture, and at the end of the year, I must present a minimum 50-page report as well as a PowerPoint presentation for about 10 minutes. At the moment, that's all I really know about my job, since I have only done training month. Hopefully, in maybe February, I'll make another video that explains in more detail what I'm supposed to be doing. I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye!